impressive success is simply an abundant taste of what lies ahead for you. Beautiful. Welcome in Aquarius to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of January 2024. I truly hope you're doing absolutely amazing. But with that said and done, I do want to briefly apologize for not getting this out by the first of the month, which I typically try to aim for. But yeah, some days I just can't read. But we're going to begin and pull an overall energy right from the middle of the Good Tarot. And then I have the Gilded Tarot Royale for the main part of the reading. But we're beginning with the Page of Water. Beautiful energy. I'm hearing it's meant to be at least mostly a busy month, but it's not meant to feel overcomplicated when it comes to accomplishments, when it comes to a shift in the right direction for some. I really feel when it comes to communication and interaction, as I just got a little bit shaky in the voice, but they're saying shake off the shakiness, shake off the little bit of nerves if that plays into your month at certain points. But I wouldn't be surprised if there is a fulfilling, emotionally satisfying new beginning for a lot drawn to the reading. Could be an expansion for your current business, could be a business in general. Whether you already have one or not, it could be a new job, could be a different type of investment, say tied to your finances somehow. But I feel like you're also being reminded for a lot drawn to the reading, some sort of quality investment, rewinding back, obviously depending how far is going to vary from case to case, but that quality investment is being reminded to you as true quality, right? Spirit is saying you made the right choice and we can't start second guessing now. But with the Six of Water and the Queen of Fire, as you saw me just kind of randomly shuffle and split the deck, kind of, I really feel like there's a very bold vibe about your presence, but it's not overwhelming. It's not even feisty for that matter. Maybe there's a little bit of that within for one reason or another, but I feel like there's a passion about you that, and a confidence even, that is very much coming through and benefiting whatever you're working on, whatever you're trying to gain, if that ends up being part of your month. Let me actually show the cards. Sorry, I was zoned into the Queen of Fire, also known as the Queen of Wands. But I really feel like you know what you're doing. You're doing it well. You're impressing people. You are going to have moments naturally throughout the month where you impress yourself. But the Six of Water definitely speaks upon, okay, some memories popping up at times throughout the month in regards to past work opportunities. Maybe the beginning of the one you wrapped up with, throughout the month at certain points. Could be in regards to past investments of different sorts, or one in particular. But it feels like these memories aren't negative. They're either preparatory and or, okay, preventative. So protection, it could be, very much helpful for you. So don't overwhelm yourself by taking those memories too far. But there is help stemming from these memories coming to be. But the Six of Water, the Six of Cups also speaking upon, because of you embodying this powerful, bold, but at times stern way of being, but passionate all the meanwhile, you are gaining little gifts of abundance here and there. At times you're going to feel like it's small, but then it adds up with another piece of abundance or several pieces or chunks, and now you have more abundance than you once had. I mean, either way you did. But I feel like there's gratuity possible. There's commission, a bonus of some sort, maybe a pay raise for some. I do feel like you're going to be making more money by, I want to say, if it's not the second week, it's the third week of the month. Around there's more money to be gained. They want me to put the Queen of Fire on the board. But let's move on to the main part of the reading. You're on a roll. It feels like you're very much, without overwhelming yourself or even that situation, if not multiple, you are getting a ton accomplished. And it feels like you're doing a lot better at trusting the process in regards to how things get done, in regards to when they get done, maybe in regards to a shift for you coming to be in divine timing. So it really feels like it's a divine timing kind of month where things are getting accomplished, coming to be, and being prevented, delayed even, when it's purposeful, all right, when it's meant to be. It's just meant to be. I feel like you're as well thinking about your future a lot, your money future, financial future, your career future, and absolutely how they will be intertwined and support each other. But it feels like you are, I'm hearing, floating towards success. It definitely reiterates the fact that the path from this point forward, at the very least, if not, rewinding back to an extent, is meant to feel more so light and fluffy and easygoing, but hardworking and successful all the meanwhile, right? I feel like that wasn't the best wording, but on your way to victory, to your ultimate success and fulfillment of your destiny, you will find things are not as difficult moving forward, or just are not meant to be in general, okay? But the difficulties you have dealt with up until this point, career, money, you name it, or both, all of which was very much purposeful. But they're saying that there are certain little stresses or little difficulties that will pop up here and there, whether it's, again, for a sense of protection or delaying, more in regards to you maybe being pushed towards a new change of some sort when the time is right. So, because if something was too perfect, right, say it's where you live, where you work, you name it, maybe a business situation, you wouldn't shift towards the right type of situation, wouldn't make room per se when the time is right. So I feel like that's just a minor thing here and there in a small sense, but definitely a part of your month, to be completely honest. But flopping out the Tower card in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse as well, the Sun card, and the Chariot. So they're pairing together, my friend. It feels like with these two cards in reverse, there's something that's meant to continue. Now, it could be more than one situation, but they're highlighting one in particular for you. And it will become quite obvious at a certain point throughout the month that was the situation in particular that Spirit was speaking upon through with this reading. But yeah, with the Tower card in reverse, not meant to come to an end. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, you're not meant to make you're meant to make certain adjustments between now and when this turns in the upright, because it inevitably has an end, I feel. But and it definitely will lead you towards more abundance, something more aligned for you when the time is right. But it feels like as well you're not cutting out maybe a bad habit of yours when it comes to spending your money, or when it comes to maybe managing your money, or maybe it's at work or when running your business. Either way, it feels like Spirit is saying, well, when are we going to make this improvement? I feel as if between now and when this turns in the upright, when something better starts to flow in for you, or you are guided towards it, or both, between now and then, I feel like it's the time for you to start making certain small adjustments, or to continue doing so you can live a healthier lifestyle, so you can manage your money better potentially, but at the very least so you can make it even easier for you to head towards that success, right? And not have any potential for a blockage or two, or to weigh things down. But it feels like there are going to be certain moments throughout the month where Spirit will focus on when you're feeling something. Now, intuition absolutely coming into play. That will apply to your work potentially, but it will at the very least apply to money. When to spend money, when to hold back, how to manage it. Maybe a moment or two of creativity, idea-wise sparking, and how to make more money, right? Whether it's more so down the line, more current moment, instant, or it could be even, for some it's just a temporary small moment of I can make this amount of money, and then that's that. Beautiful. Every bit helps. But there are no shortages, at least in Spirit's perspective, to make more money, to succeed more throughout the month. But if you feel there is a shortage, I sense that that might be the moment where you get that creative idea, or you may find that you just start to think more, brainstorm more about how to create more opportunities, or you may even manifest more, and then all the meanwhile, now you're making where you're succeeding more. And so Spirit's saying your perspective, your expectations absolutely means the world to the outcome moving forward, and even in smaller moments. But I do feel like you're going to, I'm hearing love the outcome. All right. There's a feeling that this month also reminds you that you're meant to be quite wealthy in this future. And that's not just financial, but definitely part of it. And why do you feel this keeps coming through for a select few? It might be the first time, or first time in a long time, but if you keep every once in a while or sporadically getting this reminder from Spirit, from the universe, it's because they want to ingrain it in your brain, your vision, your expectations of your reality moving forward. There's no time to waste at certain points throughout the month, and at other points there's time where you are pushed to purposefully waste that time, but it's not really wasted. Does that make sense? But you're meant to think you are, so that you can maybe escape mentally elsewhere, you can heal from your work, heal for your work, or both. you get the point. It's interesting how they shifted towards a new set of messages. But the Sun card and the Chariot card definitely speaking upon the happiness that's coming to be at certain points throughout the month for you. When you succeed here, when you succeed there, when you make this money, when you make this money, when you're awarded or rewarded, or maybe assisted with this amount of money here and there. It just makes you happy once again. But I also feel like you are being reminded of a tower moment of some sort, whether it was in your control fully or not. It led you towards more happiness. Yes, I feel like maybe more difficulty as well, certain stresses for some. But I do feel like you left behind worse for yourself in one way, shape, or form. And so Spirit's saying that is reiterated or confirmed by certain levels of happiness that's coming to be. Maybe in moments where you're not even connected to your money and career, but I feel like you are for the most part throughout the month. But at the very least, financial and career success in certain ways throughout the month makes you happy. And I even feel like your happiness, your glow at times, your vibration, your Aquarian nature and way of being, your uniqueness even is adding to whatever you're creating, developing, accomplishing, and even who you're connecting with. They're saying it's not necessarily a month to connect with people to get further with a business situation, but if it's if it's pertaining to a job situation or the need for a new opportunity, absolutely. But when it comes to business networking, I feel like the upcoming months hold a lot of opportunity for that. I don't know why that was coming through, but we haven't even really spoken upon the Chariot card. It's like you're motivated in a very happy-go-lucky kind of way. You might even find that at certain points throughout the month, it feels like luck is on your side. I would say to an extent, but it's your hard work paying off from the past and currently throughout the month, but also your spiritual guidance, protection, and your intuition playing into it all. And Spirit is saying keep that motivation alive, but don't feel like it's, again, a complete waste of time if you are feeling like you need to replenish, okay? Or take a day or two off. You're only human. But let's pull a couple more. I'm hearing motivated to make a change, motivated to make a change. In the midst of, they're saying making the best out of a situation that you moved towards in the past and are not currently, again, leaving behind, at least not yet. You're being noticed, all right? In moments of what feels like stagnancy or feels like there's no progress taking place for you, in comes the appreciation, in comes the recognition, the discovery even for a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a month for some Aquarians where your name, whether it's yours personally and or a business name or two, is being spread like wildfire. I do sense that you're being informed that there's the potential in the upcoming year, right, 2024, giving us the beginning of which, to go viral online, to spread again like wildfire, to have an idea that comes to you for more success in one, if not multiple ways, to just spark quite quickly. And that might be new for you. I'm hearing something will feel like a dream come true, but it may be something that you're looking to reach for in the future. A new place to live, to move to potentially. Could be a different new upgrade, a different vehicle, or a different type of financial upgrade. Could be a job or a different career situation. But there's something Spirit's saying, we want you to envision how beautiful, how ideal and accurate this will be when the time comes. All right. And there's something about you being noticed by Spirit as somebody who will get it done, but also has, at this point along your path, the innate ability to tap into your manifestation skill set when need be, or just without even realizing you're doing so. And so Spirit is saying there is as well a way about you when you're working, when you're communicating, when you're managing things, even cleaning up and organizing, which is going to be truly beneficial. There's a way about how you don't even know how well you're doing in that moment, or how beneficial that specific task, maybe at doing it at that specific moment, or accomplishing whatever that was in that specific moment is, right? You don't realize how accurate it is. It's a very run-on message, but feeling like things are happening in very much divine timing. Things are working out in your favor. And you're not at times, especially those of which say, reminds me of me, my readings. I don't realize how good a reading is coming out at times. because I'm so zoned into it or so out of it in the midst of which. But it feels like that's also, again, applying to smaller things. It doesn't have to be when it comes to exactly your money and career, but it feels like you're doing better than you think, and you may realize that afterwards or at a certain point in the midst of which. But a lot of positive attention, my friend. It feels like you're glowing throughout the month once again, and money makes you happy, success makes you happy, and that's not a bad thing. But they're saying to keep things humble moving forward is going to be key for you, because you're meant to either blow up fame-wise, recognition-wise, discovery-wise, but at the very least, when it comes to the success financially and career-wise, we need to be staying humble in the midst of being noticed a lot. But let's keep pulling. I just heard sail away, sail away. There may be moments throughout the month where you're pushed to daydream, to sail away towards different waters, to more success for yourself, to visualize what you wish to manifest, period, because you will see it come to be, while spirit may co-create with you at certain points, but more so back you up and support you within those manifestations or that process in general. But it feels like there may be a moment or two where you have to step away from that living situation, that work situation. It may be because of your energy, things affecting you. Maybe you just are meant to be somewhere else in that moment. Guidance coming to be once again. But trust in where you're being guided, my friend. Trust in the path, the process. And I feel like you're doing better in certain ways, but in other ways we can improve and tweak that amount of trust, all right? That connection, if you will. Now I'm getting with the word connection. One message is leading to the other, and it might for you as well. Your connection with money is taking a highlight, all right? We need to strengthen that. We need to feel like it's healthy, right? Don't feel like you can't spend money because your world is going to blow up. You're going to feel a sense of lack like you once did or just did for some. But also don't feel like you are filling in certain blanks or a void or time even by spending money, right? So find that healthy relationship with money, and even when it comes to how you make it and how you feel before, in the midst of, and after making that money. Okay. And I feel like this will really benefit you moving forward when the money starts to rain on in even more so. The Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, there are certain people that are very much supporting you, but I really feel like there are certain individuals, and one or two of which for a lot are close to you, whether it could be literally anybody in your life, and they doubt that you're meant to be as successful as you know within, or as you're being informed or reminded of throughout the month or recently. And I can't wait for the day when you get to prove them wrong. Beautiful. And so it's not a month to do so per se, but it's a month to keep moving forward and know that you're meant for a lot. All right. And it's a month for you, my friend, where a new financial beginning of some sort, you name it. It could be a new way to make more money, a new a view on your money. It could be a new amount of money to be flowed into your life moving forward in general. Otherwise, for some, it's passive income. I do feel like this could be an investment otherwise for a select few. Either way, it feels like this is going to lead you towards more fulfillment, more happiness, something, or if not multiple other opportunities that are more ideal for you. It's like the building blocks of the month are very successful, but the stepping stones towards more are even more so beneficial and ideal for you. Okay, whether you realize it in the moment or not. But I am getting with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups paired together. Somebody is looking at a new home situation. It could be a housing, an actual house. It could be an apartment, any other kind of housing situation for that matter. But it feels like even if this isn't in person, you're browsing online because you maybe now know where you want to live, or you're being pushed to, or just naturally keeping your eye on that prize. And that will benefit you when it comes to how you manage your money, when it comes to motivating yourself to make more money, and to make the best out of what's at hand, but to remember that it's temporary. And that you could even apply that to your work situation if you feel that's not ideal for you, or has its imperfections and you know you can do better. There's something about you being pushed to aim for the manifestation of something 10 times better, all right? Because you deserve it and you can do it. You might even find there's quite a motivational vibe about your month at certain points, whether it's more so your work or what, you in general, when you're doing your thing. Could be even inspiration, motivation, bear with me, flowing towards you. from spirit and or certain souls in your life. And I feel like this is all just working to your advantage, regardless of how it looks for you. But the Four of Wands and the Empress, because I feel like there's a very newfound view on things, or even I want to say a very fertile kind of vibe about you, where you're getting ready to give birth to new things in the future, or maybe contemplating that, right? So you are getting ready in a sense. And spirit being pushing you to, being a big support is what I'm hearing again, but pushing you to think about the fruits of your labor that you've recently given birth to, but even more so are giving birth to at this time and moving forward. But I feel like pairing with the Sun card, where is it? There's a lot of happiness stemming from, again, what you gave birth to recently. But think about how when you make changes moving forward to your money and career situations, because it's inevitable, you're going to find even more happiness coming to be, more of a glow, right? More fulfillment all the meanwhile. But a second Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands coming out, because there's different levels to, I'm hearing your badass, passionate way of being and your way of conquering throughout the month. Let's get ready to wrap this up with these two cards, because it's a very honest and pure, natural and easygoing way about how you work, how you get things done, how you move forward throughout the month, getting your Aquarian voice out there, singing your song. And music may even come through you. It may, from spirit, it may come through to help you escape. It may come through to help you with your work in general, or maybe to support you with your finances even. But it feels like you're working your Aquarius behind off throughout the month at certain points, and it's working to your advantage. It's a month where you're being reminded once again, things are falling into place. And it feels like, again, this incredible success is simply a beautiful, beautiful, fulfilling taste of the abundance that lies ahead. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, Aquarius. Go enjoy your month, and I'll see you next time.